Welcome, this is Keita.
And I am Lorianne.
And you're listening to Anxiety is a Mother.
I'm great. I'm good.
How's your week?
Sorry, I don't know why my iPad feels the need to wipe. I'm in my laptop. When somebody calls, it comes from MacBook and it takes my screen away. Anyway, week is good. It's almost Friday. And I'm good. No complaints. I'm ready for Friday because, honey, it's been a week. And it was a short week. Why do short weeks always feel like that? Because we were off Monday for President's Day. But it isn't.
Right. Oh, that is what that is. That's what that is. Today feels like that.
It feels so long. It's like, boo, you ain't worked but 3 days this week.
Dang, that's crazy. That is what it is. Because, man, them kids want me out. Honey, being out of school for 2 days for President's Day and I guess tag along day, because what the hell was the second day needed for?
What, they were out, Tuesday as well?
Oh, yeah, your kids weren't? My kids are on Monday and Tuesday.
No,
today's their first day back.
I did get an update from the district that they're updating the district calendar next year, and the kids will be out for Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras will be a holiday. And they're going to be out a couple days, like 2 or 3 days for a Mardi Gras. First of all, we are not in Louisiana. See, what done happened is all them Louisianians done moved here from Katrina, and they in our district now, and they've been pushing for this, I'm sure. Honey, and they done got it switched. They have it changed for next year.
What?
And y'all from Mardi Gras, I'm like, y'all doing the most.
Baby, after that week off, snow week we had, it's just like, President's Day should have been canceled.
But I actually love the off days from school. I don't know, it just takes our schedule down a few notches, which now Tori drives. It took a lot of the load off of me and her dad, so because we're not constantly transporting and tag teaming on that. So it's like, a huge sigh of relief there. But yeah, it still be a lot.
Yeah. No, it was definitely nice having the kids home. I think it's just, you be too chill. So then when you get back in the rhythm of your regular week, it's just like, oh. But I hit up the gym today. I've been going to Pilates. I think I said that before, but I've been going to Pilates. Are you still going to Pilates?
Well, I haven't been in the past 2 months or so. It's my regular gym sessions, but I do want to go to a class that this girl that does the Pilates instructor I was going to. I really like her. She has one coming up that I want to go to. So
yeah, you should let me know. I would like to go with you.
See the information. I actually had tagged you in it, but then you later told me you were on a social media break. So I don't know if you saw it when you logged back on, but I had sent
Which page?
I don't know, girl. Probably your main one.
Girl, because now I'm only logged into a few of the accounts, so I don't even remember the passwords for the other ones. So they might be on break for a while. Hurricane Keita might be on break for a while.
What, your main page?
I have 2 Hurricane Keita pages, but
like the main one. I've never sent anything to the other one. Are you on the main one?
No. I'm not logged into that one either. Just like the business pages right now. Okay. So I was having this conversation with someone recently, and we were just talking about progressing and excelling, and just moving forward in life in general. And it's really difficult for a lot of people to move forward because they're still focused on the past. What words would you have for someone who is, trying to figure out, like, dang, why why do I feel stuck? You
'Cause
know,
you
why is it difficult for me to move forward, huh?
like this. Because you're looking back.
I don't even think a lot of people realize that they're looking back.
Yeah. You're constantly thinking about how things used to be, how it was, how it used to be, especially when it comes to relationships or just a period you were in life that you felt like was amazing, and then things changed. And you're constantly just trying to relive that and wanting things to go back, but we just honestly, you can't. There's a season for everything. Seasons come to an end. And I think you need to put, when you're in that space, you need to put energy into being excited about what's to come and being happy with the now. Being happy with the now, what you have right now, the space you're in right now, your physical right now. Like there have been times I've looked back at pictures of myself in a certain phase of my life, and I'm like, oh my God, I remember when I thought I was fat there. And now I look back at this picture and where I am now, and I'm like, girl, you looked good then. And I wasn't happy about this, that, and the third. So there are so many things, like we find ourselves in a certain season, in a certain place, or even with, it can come to where you live, your home, your car, the job you have, not being happy with those things, and then going further down the road and looking back, and it's like, oh wow, I really had it made. I really had a beautiful home or apartment or whatever. I had a car that was paid off. Meanwhile, I'm worried about everybody else around me getting new cars, and I'm driving this old car, but I ain't got no car. No, like it's just certain situations like that. And I started practicing, because we've been in our home, like 13 years this year. And I feel like we've outgrown it. And I'm ready for my forever home. And so I found myself almost going into a space of being over it and ready to just move on into my favorite home, finding our dream home, purchasing our dream home, and being there already. And I was like, oh, absolutely not. I checked myself on it so quick. But I was like, no. First of all, in our immediate family, we were the first ones to purchase a home. That was such a big deal for us, something to be so proud of. And now I have the audacity to sit here and want to almost be like tearing down my home, when at one time I was praying and fasting for this house before we closed on it. Oh no, ma'am. No, we're not going to do that. How dare I? Like, just, it's almost like a slap in God's face. Like, you blessed me with this amazing, beautiful home that we've raised our children in. Lyric has only stayed in 2 homes. My baby is 14. She's only ever lived in 2 homes in her entire life. One until she was almost 2, and then we bought this house. So, having that stability in my kids' lives.
Yeah. That's big.
It's a major blessing. So I checked myself on it. I was like, no, I absolutely love my home. And when it's time for us to go into our next phase and whatever that leads us, then it'll be time. But for right now, I'm very happy with what I have. So we really have to practice, just being happy and grateful for the right now. Even if you feel uncomfortable in this season, then maybe you're supposed to be learning something. Maybe there's a lesson in this for you right now, and just embracing that and being happy with where you are right now, whether it's your physical, whether it's your mental, it's what's around you, the people in your life, just being happy with the right now and working towards, improving if something, needs improving. But if not, just being happy with where you are and grateful for what you have right now, because you get so caught up on looking back, and we like to say, back in the old days, or I remember when, da 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 da, and it's good to remember when, but also time goes on, time changes.
Yeah, and then it's also important not to try to look too far in the future to where you just not pleased, like you were saying, you're ready for your forever home or whatever. Not looking so far in the ahead, forgetting 5 years ago, you prayed for where you are right now.
Exactly.
You know, I saw a meme on Instagram recently that said that, and I was just like, dang, like, yeah, like sometimes we get caught up on, oh, I prayed for this, it ain't here yet, or oh, these, things aren't coming together. Let's say, you behind on bills. Sometimes you feel like things can't come fast enough, but it just, you have to take that moment, like, you know what, things around me is going wrong, but thank God I have a roof over my head, or thank God I was able to feed my children last night, or, thank God that you even woke me up, gave me another day to keep moving forward. That means my purpose has not been fulfilled. So, it's just important to always find that gratitude, not continuously looking back, not looking too far in the future. Of course, you want to have goals and you want to have things that you strive for. I saw something recently, and it was like the top of a mountain is the next mountain's bottom. You know what I mean? Because you're always going to have something else to overcome, and another obstacle to go through, So it's like you can't look too far in the past to where you're like, well, now sometimes you do have to be like, okay, now this is feeling real familiar. Let me not repeat this same cycle. That's what we talked about. It's about learning your lesson when you go through situations. So it's just important to always have gratitude and,
Right.
So tell us some of your mindfulness activities that you do to kind of stay present in the moment, other than gratitude.
I was just gonna say I'm always just grateful.
Mm-hmm.
Just grateful. People are burying their loved ones every single day. Just being grateful that I have those people in my life near and dear to me, like still here. Number one. Just always trying to be grateful outside of that, and just being present in the moment, and remember, it's good to remember the times where things were good, and kind of reliving that and longing for that almost. But I feel like something else that keeps that I just keep mindful and keeps me grounded is remembering when I didn't have the things I have now and how that felt. The days I prayed for the things I have now, that right there is just so powerful, because it's like, I remember when I couldn't go do X, Y, and Z, or I didn't have X, Y, and Z. I literally have 3 nice vehicles now that I have an option of what I want to drive today versus trying to figure it out or getting a ride. So it's just like figuring, just being grateful for the things you have, because it wasn't always that way. I think that's something I keep mindful, and I'm so thankful for this, because I don't have the spirit of comparison, and that is something that eats people up, because they always compare their lives.
Yes,
and social media is horrible. With this is something that's very social media driven, because as soon as you open up this app, everybody's life is perfect. Everyone is financially stable, got money, living these beautiful content creative homes, ready to shoot content all day. And it's like, no, this is not real life. I don't allow myself to get wrapped up in that. I don't compare myself to other women, to their bodies, the physique, the perfect, just the perfectness of what people on social media, and just desiring that. I've never had that comparison spirit on me, and I'm so thankful, because so many people do, and it will literally make people feel like their life is meaningless because they don't fit this, and it's so it can be further from the truth.
Yes, like they're inadequate or something.
And I feel like you're in a space, and we touched on this last week too when we were talking about Valentine's Day, and people posting all this big hoopla and the rose petals and a dozen and the long stem roses, and feeling like if you don't have that, you're not good enough. And it's like, no, that crap means absolutely nothing. Nothing. It means nothing, you know? Yeah, is it beautiful? Yeah, it is. Is it nice? Would it be nice to have? Of course. However, just because you don't have it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean you're not loved, you're not valued, you're not appreciated. So yeah, not living with that spirit of comparison because it's eating people up daily that can't, you know, cope or deal with it or just find a healthy way of thinking when it comes to it.
Yeah. So are you excited for the road trip with you and your daughter?
I am. It's gonna be fun.
Have you guys ever done a road trip before?
Of course. Yeah, we've done road trips. We haven't this
Well,
one.
no, I mean just like just you and her.
Oh, I'm sure we have. I'm
Really?
sure that I can. I think me and her, just her, have gone places before. If not, just me, her, and Lyric. But yeah, so I'm excited. We'll see. I'm excited.
We have a senior. We have a senior. I'm just so excited. So excited for I feel like we're gonna live vicariously through Tori.
Yes, for sure. I know I'm gonna be constantly up there brunching.
In the mix.
Checking in. I'm just checking in. What's going on with my girl? But you know, more than anything, I feel like she gonna be wanting me. Mama, you coming this weekend? Can you come? Can you come? Like it's going to be more her than me. Trust me. Trust me. It really
Y'all,
is.
Lori thinks she just the coolest mom. Not she is.
I'm
No, you are. You're a
the,
good parent. How do you find that balance in, you know, being a mom, but also having a relationship? I think that's maybe, I guess I say the generation before our parents, they didn't really have relationships with their kids. How do you find that balance?
I don't know. I think it kind of shifted as my kids got older.
Mhm.
I feel like we start getting to a place where it's like you're not just mom, but you have more. You become friends with your kids.
Yeah. Mhm.
And of course, in Black households, we always heard that I'm not one of your little friends, which yeah, that rings true. But it's important to have friendships with your kids.
Mhm.
So be a safe space where they can come and talk to you and share,
Yes.
open up, and all those things. I think that's really important. So I know it just kind of happens where you kind of get there at some point. I feel like it is in a certain way you have it with them when they're little as well.
It
Um,
just shifts.
yeah, it just shifts differently. So, but
Yeah.
yeah, Tori's friends are always obsessed with me. So, and then you know they think I'm her sister. Like, that's your mom. Yeah. So it's like 38.
That's 62 where? No, I'm just like no, you do look. Hold on, how old are you again?
38.
38. Dang, it just seemed like you was just celebrating 35. Oh my God, this is my 35.
Oh wow, you'll be 35 this year.
Yes.
Oh,
What are we doing? I was like, man, I ain't even playing nothing, but I gotta do something big. Jamaica?
that could be fun.
You're gonna have to clear your calendar for me.
Girl, I'm already planning the November trip.
I know. But hold on, where are you going?
We're supposed to be going to Mexico, Puerto Vallarta.
Oh, so y'all changed to Jamaica to because I remember your little dilemma.
Mhm.
So you gotta figure it out. Good.
Almost there, child. Almost.
Maybe we could just do our little turnaround LA trip we were talking about.
Oh, that would be fun.
That'd be cute. I don't know, Chad. I'm going to Bali this summer, but I ain't telling nobody.
Ooh, that's gonna be nice.
Yes. Wellness retreat. I need it. I need it. I need it. I need it. Well, girl, help me wrap this up.
All right. Well, you can find me at, make sure y'all, I don't know if you subscribed already, but please subscribe to our YouTube, help our YouTube grow. We drop new episodes on our YouTube channel every Wednesday. So yeah, subscribe to that. Anxiety is a Mother on Instagram. Follow us there. Make sure you share the podcast. It is available on all platforms. So share it with your friends and family. And you can follow me at Laura N317. If you're new here, I have an amazing natural wellness and body care line. It is called Energies. You can check that out at energies.net. That's INNERGIES.net. And you can follow us on IG at energies.co, as well as my other brand, Good Energy Tribe. And I think that's all my shameless plugs. Where can we find you?
Girl, no shame. Make sure you guys book the Rockstar Unicorn. It's an amazing Airbnb here in Dallas, Texas. So you guys are in town for the Dallas Cowboys game, or I don't even know what football is. I don't know what's going on in sports. But anyway, if you're in the area for anything, we have some people booked for the Taylor Swift concert. Thank you, Taylor. But anyway, make sure y'all book the Rockstar Unicorn. It's an amazing experience. We can do private parties here. We'll have a private chef come prepare meals. If you have your children, we'll bring out an 11-foot inflatable slide, water slide. So whatever you need, we got it. We can make it happen as long as it's legal. And of course, you guys can book book ZZ's Ice Cream Puffs on Instagram. Book us for your birthday parties. Actually, you can book a private ZZ's experience at the Rockstar Unicorn. Yes. Alicia Wation. And of course, follow Pretty Rose on Instagram. Deuces.